Hey guys, what's up? Farabin here. We're going to do a quick battle with the Negotiator and talk a little bit about this ship and see why the ship is really, really good. If you're on the fence about getting this ship, if you're not sure if you want to spend your currency on it, I highly recommend that you do so. It's a very hard counter, it feels like, for the excuse me, the heroic or the Hans Millennium Falcon Rebel lineup. So and I say a hard counter because my Galactic Republic ships are not ready to go. They really aren't. I'm just going to show you what my ships look like because they're not fully operational at this point. You can see my my Anakin is he is actually Relic 7 with a Zeta, but his ship is only 5-star. My Umbaran Starfighter is only 6-star. And I do have Plo Koon at Gear 13 7-star ship, and then I have Rex at Gear 13 7-star ship, and I do have a Zeta on Rex and on 5s. So, and the same with the Ahsoka Tano. So I've got some improvements to make to my ships, and I am working on those right now. But as you're going to see, the ship is really, really good. I actually only fell to 8th overnight. I think I was at 4th, so I fell from 4th to 8th overnight. And we're going to hit this guy here that just has a pretty basic Bosk plus Biggs and Hans Millennium Falcon. We're just kind of walk through the battle and kind of see how it goes. You can see the lineup I start with is the Baron Starfighter, Houndstooth, and Anakin ship, and then I've got the other 3 ships down there. You actually, like you can see, you actually have to have a 7-star ship to be able to use the 4th reinforcement, but you don't really need it anyway at this point. So we're going to go ahead and go into battle here and see how it goes. I'm not sure when this guy's payout is, so we're probably not going to actually finish the battle. So with Baron Starfire, I like to do the basic here because it gets defense down and offense down. The big thing is defense down, so we can take Boss down quicker. We can get through him. Got the defense down there. Boss has the taunt up. We're going to go ahead and get our taunt up there. And they're going to do their stuff. With Anakin, we're going to use this AoE that puts up healing immunity and buff immunity on the target for 2 turns, and he gets protection up. We're going to do that. Did not land the buff immunity, that's a shame. We're going to use Mobilize here. That puts up daze on the enemies for 2 turns, and also puts target lock up, and it grants allies Valor for 2 turns, which is pretty cool. We're going to do that. So you can see we got some assists there, which is pretty cool. You can see the Galactic Republic ships start with Valor, so they get called to assist when you use Mobilize. We're going to use Anakin's basic here. You can see it grants, it puts Valor up on another ship, so we have Valor on Boss now as well. We're going to do a basic here and try to keep the debuffs rolling on Boss. We're going to call in Ahsoka. Use Ahsoka's basic, and we're going to use Ahsoka's basic, we're going to use her special here because it's the cooldown is reset on that when when an enemy reinforces, and the Akbar ship you can see has pretty high turn meter, so he's about to reinforce, so we'll get to use this twice. 130k, no big deal. So we're going to go ahead and start putting some debuffs up onto Biggs. The Millennium Falcon is probably going to dispel them. On his turn, he dispels debuffs. I think when it gets to be 3 debuffs, he'll dispel them, so it's probably going to go away anyway. You can see right there, Anakin should have died there, but he didn't because he had unending loyalty, which is gone now, so he can die, but he was able to get stealth up at least, so hopefully we won't lose him. If we do, it's not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and use Ahsoka's basic again to cleanse the buff and do big damage. You can see, and the other thing is the Phantom comes in, and then he can call another reinforcement, which means Ahsoka will get to continue to keep using this special over and over and over again, which is pretty cool. It hits pretty hard, 60k on non-basic. We're going to go ahead and use Anakin's basic here on Biggs. You can see Hans Millennium Falcon dispelled it, no big deal. We'll take him out with Baron there. And then for here, we're going to go ahead and do this ability that puts up unending loyalty, which means the Galactic Republic ships can't die. And then we're also going to go ahead and get offense up on Anakin. Since he can't die because he got unending loyalty, there's no real risk of wasting that offense up. So, let's go ahead and do AoE here so we can get some buff immunity up. Got it. Not going. If we have a chance, we'll pull in our boy Plo Koon and get everybody healed up. We'll see if we get the chance. We're just going to go ahead and do the basic and try to take them out. We did. Let's pull in Plo Koon. The Plo Koon ship is really clutch. It does 40% healing, protection and health on all allies, and it removes debuffs, so that's pretty cool. So I like to use this one here. This all allies gain 40% turn meter. It just gets everybody going fast. And then it does actually do this protection recharge thing, which is pretty cool. One of the things you can see with the Galactic Republic is they regenerate a lot of protection, which is kind of unique to the Galactic Republic. So we can go ahead and take them out here probably. So you can see there we were under no danger. The battle did take a little bit of time because I'm kind of walking through it, kind of do it slowly. But you can see we were never in any danger there of losing a ship. I probably should have checked the payouts there before I beat that guy. Sorry about that. But that's just a quick battle with the Negotiator. You can see how easy it is to attack. I don't think there's anybody in my arena except this one guy, this one other guy who's running the Negotiator yet. I'm not sure if they just haven't unlocked him or if they're kind of hesitant to do so, but it's a really good ship, guys. So that's all for the video today. I just kind of wanted to run through a quick battle there. You can see it's a really strong ship. My ships have still got a ways to go before they're complete, so it's still a really strong lineup. And I'm not sure what the optimal lineup is. I'm sure the community's going to kind of get together and figure out what that is. But the lineup that I showed you there with Anakin's ship and Houndstooth and the Unbaron Starfighters, it seems like a really strong lineup. You've got Ahsoka coming in to do some big damage over and over again. The turn order there with Ahsoka really helps. If you can get her in there before they do their first reinforcement, then it does a lot of she can generate a lot of damage. So as far as reinforcements go, that I also like the Plo Koon ship. You can see here it regenerates, it dispels all debuffs, and gives him 40% health and protection, which is huge. And then he can also generate more protection up here through his basic and through his one of his specials, and then his last special also does taunt and protection up. So a lot of protection recovery stuff going on with Galactic Republic. So anyway, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will continue to monitor ships. You can see there's a lot of if you missed it in the dev Q&A yesterday, there was a kind of just like a randomly they said, yeah, we're going to do more with ships. We're going to bring back ships in GAC. We're going to bring back, I think they even said they were going to bring back 3v3 into GAC, so that'll be cool. The other two big things that we heard from that were that ships were going to be planning to be included in the next raid, which is a big deal. They kind of made it seem like that was going to come out in early next year. And they also said that the next Epic Confrontation, the Malak type event, is going to use ships. So those are two pretty big deals. So if you're not engaged with ships, I'm not super engaged with ships right now, but the Negotiator's kind of changing that a little bit. But if you're not engaged with ships right now, you're going to have to switch some focus there and get there, because ships are going to be really important going forward. So anyway, that's all for the video now. We'll see you guys next time.